Hello, hello, hello.
Hello.
Happy Monday.
Happy Monday.
Welcome to Sexual Enigma. Sex Talk.
Sex Talk. You know what it is. Hello, hello.
Hey. So tonight we are talking about fetishes. Sexual fetishes.
What's your fetish?
Things that arouse you.
Arouse you. But you know what time it is.
Mm-hmm. Kombucha?
Kombucha war.
Kombucha Wars!
Kombucha war.
So, these are what we're drinking tonight. Kevita.
Yes.
And my flavor is lemonade
Whoa,
melon. Oh,
that
no, not
sounds-
lemonade. My bad. Lavender melon.
Still sounds
It
good.
does sound good.
I was like, she had me with lemon. Oh. That sounds good.
Lemon.
No, that sounds good. And tonight I have wild tonic. You all have seen this before. I have the blackberry mint. This is good, y'all, because this is the third time I've been back. I'm just saying. Maybe this is my fetish. Just saying.
Ooh, what if you like sprinkled that on somebody? Licked it off their body?
Oh.
Foods, fetishes.
Because you know it's blackberry.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's made with honey.
Look, the blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice.
She said it. She said it.
So I've never tasted this one, but there's a few Kevita flavors that I've tasted before that I liked. So we'll see how this goes for me because this is new.
You already know from me.
And she already know what she gonna like
Yes.
and taste.
Yes. This must be my fetish. My fetish.
It's got a pretty color. A little
it
nice rosy
is.
situation.
The lavender, what was it? Lavender?
Lavender.
Melon?
Yeah, lavender melon.
Lavender melon.
What kind of melon? Doesn't say.
I
Oh, I think it's
watermelon.
watermelon. Okay.
You got the watermelon. I'm just saying.
Oh, that's really good.
Is it?
Yeah.
Like sweet
Yes.
and flowery?
Not flowery. It's smooth.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's smooth.
It's smooth.
smooth.
Y'all should try this Kevita brand. They got some good flavors. Okay. So as we mentioned, tonight is fetishes. Are you not looking?
Yeah, I am looking. That top look like a prophylactic. Really?
Well,
I look like
I'm
a phallic.
Robin.
Really? Yeah, you go ahead.
So, my name is Robin. I am half of Sexual Enigma, and I'm a personal trainer, a yoga trapeze instructor, and a group fitness instructor. Boop, boop.
Yes. And I'm Tamara. I'm the yoga instructor, and I'm also a Pilates instructor, and also group X instructor. That's a lot of instructing.
Yeah, we do a lot of
We
instructing.
do a lot of instructing.
And a part of all of our instructing is
Yeah.
instructing couples when they
Yes.
come to our Sexual Enigma
workshops. You have to come.
You
and
have to
experience
come. Now, Sexual Enigma workshops really dig into relationships and not even a fully relationship. If you just got a sex partner that you're enjoying and you want to take that
Yes.
connection to a deeper level, you are more than welcome to come to our workshop.
Yes.
But in the workshop, we talk about intimacy, vulnerability, and trust. Those are the
Yes.
3 pillars that we work through. And we use mat-based yoga as well as yoga trapeze to tap into that. So there's
Yes.
lots of couples moves that you can take home and utilize.
Poses, situations.
Maybe the trapeze is your fetish. So fetishes.
Fetishes.
Let's get started.
Let's get started.
Mhm.
I could do it that way.
You could do that way.
I couldn't open it up way. That was not sexy, y'all. I'm glad I did it before this started. Anyway, fetishes. What are fetishes? I'm gonna tell you. Here's the definition I got. Fetish, a form of sexual desire in which gratification is linked to an abnormal degree to a particular object, item of clothing, or particular body part, etc. That's what I got. Which
Fetish. So I did a little bit of research and looked into some sexperts to see what their definition for fetish was.
experts? I just did Google.
So
help me.
There's this one sexpert who defines a fetish as nothing more than an unconventional yet harmless sexual practice. Having a fetish is not abnormal. It's just the way in which we nurture them. We have to set limits. So that's
Oh.
yeah.
So say that's kind of what I said, but mine said that it was abnormal.
Yeah. The sexpert said it's not abnormal.
Okay.
The sexpert.
Google. Google said it was. Just putting it out there. Not me. Right? Whatever floats your boat, right?
Well, the sexpert also said that everyone has fetishes. Yeah. It doesn't have to be like an extreme situation, but there's something that like that turns you on about your partner, or maybe there was a smell associated like that. That smell could be a fetish. I don't know. So everybody, according to that expert, he said everybody has fetishes.
Yeah, stop lying if you say you don't. Stop that lying.
So one example of a fetish that kind of just to dig in the, what is it called, the definition, is that if you are attracted, it's one thing to be attracted to blondes, right?
Okay.
But it's another when you're unable to be aroused by somebody who's not a blonde. So like you could only have a sexual intimacy or time with a blonde, and that would constitute as a fetish. Like you have fetish for blondes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that would be an example.
Mm-hmm.
But there are different categories of fetishes.
Ooh.
Yes. So we're going to go through the 3 categories of fetishes, and we're going to give some examples, and please let us know if one of these examples hits home with you.
Right.
Okay?
So one of the readers wanted to just read that definition again, and keep it in the back of your mind.
Yes. So
from the sexpert, not the Google.
The sexpert says that a sexual fetish is nothing more than an unconventional yet harmless sexual practice. Having a fetish is not abnormal. It's just the way in which we nurture them, and you need to create set limits.
Yes. That's how it becomes harmless. It's consensual.
There are limits that are set, boundaries.
Right.
Keywords. Pineapples! Keyword, okay?
Or if you need to do like I did last week, boop. You know what I'm saying? Bruh, I said stop. Just in case. I'm just saying.
Right?
Right? Put that out there.
Okay, so the first category of fetish is media. And that would be a fetish that's developed for a particular material, which one is obsessed with, such as rubber, leather, latex, or silk. So let's say you had a partner and they pulled out a leather whip, and that was something that turned them on. Or like, you know, a fabric, something that you rubbed against, whatever.
Right.
So that would be one of the categories of a fetish. Do you have more examples?
I do have more examples. Thank you for asking.
You're welcome.
Okay. So I think I have some for media, and it would be lingerie. Right?
Okay, yeah.
And that could overlap into other things. Sensational play.
Tell me more.
Sensational play refers to a huge range of activities based on receiving or withholding different stimuli. So, like, it could be...
I feel like that goes into some BDSM, too. Yeah. Receive or withhold any stimuli?
Yeah.
Yeah. Stimulate me, baby.
Stimulate. With rubber, right? What do you say?
Yeah,
latex,
rubber, latex,
whatever
leather,
it is.
silk,
Right?
whatever you need.
Time, yep.
I got.
Time, yep. Blindfold me. And impact play. So I don't know. Well, this can impact play. Let's put the meaning of impact play is like spanking, flogging, paddling.
Oh, impact. I get it.
Impact.
Something that has an actual impact on your body.
Yes. With some leather
Yeah.
or latex. Or any form of striking.
Any form of striking. That's impact play. That's a form
consensual impact. Just saying, because those words could be
communication
triggers.
is key.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So another category of fetishes, which is what we're going through right now. The first one was media, which we gave some examples.
Let me see if I had any more media.
Okay.
That's it, you all. That's it.
And the next one would be form, which is the shape of an object that a person is wearing or whatever. Could it be stilettos, knee-high boots, lingerie? Those would be something that would be underneath the category of form.
Form. I do have some examples, just in case you all were asking and wondering. You know I had it. So I'm wondering if this would be having sex in front of a mirror. That's kind of like viewing form,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
That could be hot though.
I think it's more inanimate
You think it's more than
because it's a body. So we'll get to inanimate. That's the third category. But
Okay.
I think I would put that. It might be both.
Okay. I put it, but so here's a out of the box one. So let's everybody open their mind. Increased sexual arousal and pleasure comes out from sucking someone's nose.
Huh. So you just
That's a
can
body
I
part.
breathe? That's
A body part.
That's an inanimate then.
Is it? What did you say
body
form
part.
was? Am I not understanding what the body part is? Oh Lord, I'm not good at this
Form.
fetish stuff. Oh God.
Okay, so let's review.
Let's review.
There are 3 categories that constitute different types of fetishes. The first one we've gone over is media.
Right.
And that would be things like rubber, leather, silk, latex, those type of stuff that turns the person on.
Okay.
The next one, which is what we're talking about now, would be form. And form is the shape of an object. That's the thing that turns the person on.
The shape of an object.
Yeah, so a woman's stiletto heel.
Oh.
A woman's high heel boots.
Okay.
Yeah, so or like a woman wearing like a red dress, like those could be triggers or a fetish.
So what about no? Yeah, I don't have anything for that.
Well, that's okay because I just listed a whole bunch.
You sure did. I'm getting these confused. Fetishes are difficult.
Yeah, it's not like fantasies or anything else. It's legit something outside of your normal that turns you on.
Okay.
So what would be a fetish for you? Do you have any fetishes?
No.
I told you to expect.
I
I told her
know.
from jump. I said expect a question. Don't know when it's coming, but it's gonna come.
I didn't think I had fetishes, but I was just told that everyone has fetishes.
According to the sexpert.
I think the sexpert would know. I think I don't know. I guess it would be body parts.
But what body part? Is there a specific body part?
I do.
Okay, tell
I
it. Say it loud like you're proud.
Okay, I'm gonna say it like I like hands.
Oh.
I like
what
hands.
type of hand though?
Ooh, yeah, then here we go.
Because
Here we go.
It can't just be
no
some-
little Minnie Mouse.
Yeah, that's what I'm
We're not doing.
Mm-mm.
No, nice strong hand, but not
Not massive.
not massive. Not the whole like I can pick up a tree. Like I'll pick up a tree or big. Just you got
It's
no.
weird.
I don't need those big massive like. I don't want to say mechanic hands. That's not nice.
That's how you feel.
Yeah, you know. I just like oh god, I can't.
Just a strong, manly hand.
A strong manly hand, but nothing like.
Is it veiny? Like, can you see? The
No,
veins in
not
it?
vain. Like, but you can tell like they pick. You know,
They've worked.
They've worked
Mm-hmm.
before, but nothing rough. Don't like rough hands, and I like glutes.
Mm-hmm.
So I like body parts. I like glutes, butt.
Yeah. So, mine is also the glutes.
I like abs too.
I like a
Okay.
strong.
Okay.
Just a
Yeah.
nice firm ass.
Asses are nice.
They are. They are.
So pretty.
And I like legs. I like muscular legs.
I like the body.
Listen, when I can see the cut between
Ooh.
a man's like thigh and then the little bit of flesh that dips and then you go around, you can see the definition in the hamstring. Like all of that. And it might be the personal trainer in me that like is connected to that, but
yes.
it is something about a good leg.
Yeah.
And a strong calf too.
Look like a piece of chicken. Fried chicken. I don't know. I'm just saying. It's just like, hamburger.
Yeah. So those are the things that turn me on. And remember, a fetish is something that like really arouses you. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I like shoulders.
okay.
I do.
Don't get aroused by my
I know it
exposed shoulder.
is nice though, y'all. Look at that, nice and brown. Anyway, okay.
All
On
right,
to the next
so
one,
We're in category 3.
and we want to hear some of your fetishes. Don't act like you don't have any. So type them in there.
Let me see that
Let me
quad.
Yeah.
Let me see that quad. That's my fetish.
Yeah.
That's what I'm gonna say too. I feel like my fetish is let me see that quad.
Let me see that quad. I like that.
Let me see that quad.
Show it. Show it.
Last time it was give me the dick.
Right.
This time it's let me see that quad.
I like that. I like that. Come on, y'all got some too. Put them out there. Okay, next one. Next
All right.
category.
So, category 3. If you're just joining us, we are going over the categories of fetishes.
Yeah.
The first 2 is media and form. This one is animate. Did I say that right? Sometimes
Yeah.
I get kind of blah, blah, blah.
It's all right.
Yeah. So, and that one is body parts. So we gave you a good intro into that one. Body parts, that not to exclude hair, nails, breast, buttocks, feet. All those are underneath that category.
Yes.
You have
shoulders. I think some people have shoulders. Upper arms.
shoulders, knees and toes, knees
Obliques.
and toes.
Yeah.
Shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Eyes and ears and nose and mouth. All right, I'm gonna stop.
And the
Sorry.
mouth.
Head,
Oh,
nose,
nice
knees and
lips.
toes. Yes. So there are some people who are like really turned down by white teeth.
They like yellow teeth?
They don't. No, they like white.
Oh, they like white teeth.
White
I was like, so
teeth.
they don't want.
They don't
that's
like
different.
yellow. They want to see the white teeth.
The
But
white.
you know, lipstick will make a teeth look whiter.
White.
Then you put on some real good dark lipstick like what I got on, and then them teeth look sparkly white. Not saying that that's what I'm doing because my teeth are white.
Just
But
saying.
in general. All right.
Okay. So,
yeah,
animate.
Yeah, you got an example?
You said? What did you say? Okay.
Body parts.
Body parts. Foot fetishes.
So there was a research study done, and foot fetishes and things associated with the foot were the most common sexual fetish of all.
And this involves worshiping feet through acts such as massage. Now, I'll massage a foot. I'm not one of those people, like, I'll touch a foot, put it in my mouth. No, that's not what we're doing that. We're not sucking toes. Nothing wrong with it. It's just not for me. Okay.
Wait, I have to.
I don't know if someone can.
There is a good comment that came through that said obliques are like the rivers to the nectar. And I would agree with you. Not just the obliques, but that little V situation. Man,
Jesus.
wait, we gotta go again.
Lord Jesus, don't play with me. Oh good, oh good.
And a little ashy elbow is okay every now and then too. That's what one of the people.
It happens sometimes. You just oil that up. That's what you got oil
You
for.
oil it up or you lick it up. That take away the ash, not permanently.
Not permanently. Kissing and smelling.
Okay, yeah. What you smelling?
The feet.
Oh, we're still
Oh.
on feet. Oh, my
Oh.
bad. I
Okay.
didn't. They smelling the feet?
Yeah. That's it. That's, if that's what you do, there's something wrong with the feet. I mean, I'll touch a foot. I know some people are like, girls are, I'm not touching people's feet. I don't have a problem. If your feet are jacked up, I probably will not touch them. But my man, I've touched his feet. I've massaged his feet. He's done mine. It's all good.
Has he sucked your
No.
toes? No. Why not? Would you allow him to?
If you wanted to, I'd probably try just to try, but I don't think you would do that.
I can't. I've had my toe
Really?
licked,
And
I'm ticklish, so I had to fight from like
oh my god,
kicking. And like I jumped and I felt bad because I was like, oh snap. I don't want to mess up this man's
I'm
teeth
not
or
sure
something.
if this is a fetish. Armpit sniff, is that somebody's fetish?
Listen, it could
Whatever.
be to each his own.
Hey, if
You
it's
said
Washington-
there's a sniff. You said sniff. You could be sniffing all sorts of things on a person's body.
You're absolutely. I'm gonna leave that alone. Okay, animate. Let's see. So we said having sex in front of a mirror is more animate.
Yeah.
Which I don't think I might try that. That's cute. Who wants it? But you know, if it don't look right in the mirror, you be like, okay, we don't need to do that again.
So
What
there
had
are
happened?
hotels that have the mirrors on the ceiling. That's what you need.
Boom.
That's what you need.
Have you tried that?
I haven't, but I've had sex in front of a reflection. So it may
Okay.
not have been a mirror, but I could see the reflection, and I was like, oh,
That's sexy.
yeah.
That's sexy.
Mhm.
I
I
like
wouldn't
that.
say it was actually, no, I think it might be a fetish of mine. Voyeurism.
Voyeurism.
So voyeurism
Yes.
is gaining pleasure from watching others have sex or be naked.
Oh.
That's voyeurism. And display is along those same lines of you enjoy like being on display. So there's voyeurism,
Oh,
which
remember
is
that being on display back in the day? Oh, just saying. Who on display? I'm on display. Okay, go ahead. Some of y'all know that. I'm just saying.
so voyeurism. Yeah, voyeurism is more so like you're looking in. So maybe
Yeah, and
like
it's
watching porn or
But that's
you're
like the
watching.
sex clubs we talked about
Yes,
last week. If
yes.
you watched
Yeah.
Fantasy, right?
Yeah, it is. It's just like the sex clubs. And then display is like you like to be on display. So you wouldn't mind somebody watching you or maybe taping yourself and then watching it back with your significant other.
Oh, okay. So that's okay.
Mhm.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's a different definition of voyeurism.
There's two. No, I'm saying there's voyeurism and then there's display.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. All right. All right. Okay.
Yeah. So I think when I like kind of think through it, I do enjoy like videotaping or recording and then watching it back at a later time.
Nice.
Yeah. But I don't want other people to watch me.
No, you gotta pay for that. you gotta pay.
You gotta pay a whole lot.
You gotta pay a whole lot to watch that. I wouldn't mind doing that. Videotaping.
So the good question came in, is watching porn voyeurism or only if it's live? And it doesn't have to be live. Voyeurism is just defined as you're gaining pleasure from watching others have sex or be naked. So porn could be voyeurism. That's a great question.
That's a
Thank
good
you
question.
very much.
That's nice.
Mhm.
Good.
Yeah.
Oh, cool beans. Okay, so I have some outlandish ones
Yes, share.
that
I'm
could that could, it could be serial killer stuff. I'm just saying. Maybe a little disturbing, but we're all adults here. So, there's one, and I thought this might be form, but I think this may be animate. It's getting sexual arousal from a mannequin, statue, or dolls.
So that would be form.
That would be form.
Yeah.
Okay, so I was
Because it's not an actual person's body.
Mm-hmm.
It's an object.
Okay,
Yeah.
so that was form. Okay, so I was right.
Yeah. So getting sexually aroused by a mannequin or statue or dolls?
Yeah.
Huh. Okay.
Um,
Not for me.
Could be for
I
someone.
like the real thing.
So this could also be a fetish, but I think it's kind of like a way of life, or the way you wanna.
A way of life?
I don't know, way of life, but a way you want to handle you and your partner or your spouse want to handle your sexual journey.
Okay.
Okay.
Swinging.
Swinging.
My phrase.
Yes, I am. I love that phrase. Swinging. So it's consenting married couples indulge in sex with another couple or individual. So I don't know if so much of that's a fetish though. Is it?
If that's what turns you, like that's what gets you aroused.
So that's
and
not
then and also a thing with fetishes is if regular sex without that thing is, you're not as like excited, you know?
Oh, so that's the only thing that turns you on because you're worshiping that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Mm-hmm.
So here's some things that
And wait, so one of the comments says that mannequins have come a long way. They recently touched one and was very surprised, and that's true. Like the
what do you mean? Touch one. What was surprised about what? The skin? What? It's
the lifestyleness of it. The liveliness, not liveliness. Goodness, what's the word I'm looking for?
Am I missing out on these mannequins?
Just how they feel lifelike. That's the word I was looking for.
Look lifelike
or feel lifelike.
What are you talking about?
What is this
I have so many accents. I'm just saying. But what mannequin are you touching? I want to touch that one too. We're good.
Oh, you haven't seen all those new like sex dolls that have come out that are very
dolls.
I mean, but just not sex dolls. That same type of technology is used in other, things. So there are mannequins that look very lifelike, that feel like skin like. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So I mean, I see it.
Okay.
They feel like they got some real skin.
I'm gonna have to touch this.
I don't know where we find it at. I don't think I've seen them in the mall.
Well, we're gonna have to video me touching this.
There are a few male sex dolls.
Are there?
Yeah, there's not many. Most sex dolls are female.
Yeah.
But there are male ones. They're just not a lot.
Oh. Okay.
And those things are ridiculously expensive.
I'm sure.
Male or female.
Oh, are they?
Especially if you want a life-size one. Those things are expensive.
Really?
Look it up. Ask the Google.
Ask the Google, y'all. Oh my God. Here we go. Okay, so here are some outlandish ones. This one I thought was kind of cute, and I don't know if it's a fetish for me, but this is kind of, it will get me aroused a little bit. Arousal being tickled, which is cute.
How is that outlandish?
It's not.
Oh,
I'm getting them ready.
Oh,
I'm getting.
They ready. They did say give me the outlandish.
All right, here we go. Arousal to stones and gravel. What you gonna do with that?
Huh. I was just thinking, I have marble stones outside my house. I'm like, are people walking by getting aroused?
They could be.
They're like, oh, that front yard looks so
They
manicured.
could be. Arousal to bees and wasps. What is that about? Bees, don't leave the bees alone. They bring us honey.
That's why they like it. The honey, they like, oh, it's pollinating.
Oh, Lord. Arousal to frogs. Leave the frogs alone.
Wow.
Arousal to...
I just, sometimes I wonder, like, what is the thought process that makes you be aroused to certain things?
We need to ask a sexpert.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. A sex expert. Arousal to insects.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Danger fetish, I believe. Okay, here we go. And here's another one. Arousal to feces.
I tried to control my face and it didn't.
That's a
didn't
problem.
work.
That's a problem, y'all. But I mean, there are people out there who.
It's not for me, which is why my face did that. No judgment to whoever it may be for.
We're not even done.
Yeah. And you know what? A good thing somebody said that some fetishes are linked to traumas.
Right.
That's so true.
Yes.
So true.
That is true.
Yeah, we don't know what happened to make someone.
Yeah. Here's an arousal to falling downstairs. That's trauma. That's trying to laugh at you, but you said trauma, and this one was
push mama down the stairs.
Why you find arousal for that? Like I said, serial killer.
Serial killer.
Arousal to
yeah. Arousal to like peeing on people. That R. Kelly stuff. I want to piss on you. Yes, I do. I'll pee on you. I'll piss on you.
You wrong for that. You wrong for that.
Y'all know y'all miss Dave Chappelle.
Okay, here we go.
Golden showers are a real thing.
They are a real thing.
And
not for me.
Not for me. Now, I will say, if a person was like good on drinking their water, then it wasn't golden, it was clear shower.
Oh.
I would be less opposed to that.
Why?
You not on my face or anything, like maybe on my toes, but
Well, maybe on that snake bite.
the jellyfish.
The jellyfish,
bite.
but you can pee on that.
You know, I heard that actually does not work.
Oh, hell. That makes it even worse. Okay, so here we go. Arousal to caverns and valleys. Okay. Arousal to corpses. That's a killer.
Oh,
That's a problem.
I have heard about that one.
That's a problem.
So one of the thing that the
That's
experts
concerning.
said, the experts said,
What did they say?
is
Chill out. What did they say?
because these is getting down some real scary rabbit holes.
Yes.
But he said that with fetishes, sometimes there's a feeling of guilt and shame connected with it, because you feel like I shouldn't be sexually aroused by this thing. But the problem comes if that fetish then puts someone in danger, yourself or someone else.
Right.
So let's take the arousal to dead bodies. If they then start going out to kill people so they have a dead body to then have that fetish, that's when there's an issue. But if, you know, you got like the hookup with the morgue and and you're not like technically endangering anyone to see the dead body. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's really about...
What are you doing to the dead body?
No, I didn't say they're doing something to it.
Oh, okay. They just get aroused by seeing them.
Yes, that's what it said.
Yeah, that's right.
It didn't say that they're sexing the dead bodies.
No.
Don't do that.
Let the dead bodies be, please. Okay. Arousal to stuttering.
Oh, that's kind of endearing for the stutterer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Arousal to being to being cold and watching others being cold.
It's because of the goosebumps and then the nipples point.
That's what I thought.
That's probably
I thought it
what it is.
was you know. I was like, I get you. Okay. Arousal to exposing / displaying one's sexual organ in public. That's a flasher. Pow. Arousal to pubic hair. I could kind of almost
What
see
about
that,
or the
but-
lack thereof? I like manscaping. I appreciate a good manscape.
A good manscape. I kind of like the hair that goes from the navel when it
Yeah,
goes
that's
down.
nice.
I'm like, that's sexy.
That's the happy trail.
happy.
That's what I call it. And many people call it that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know that, but I like the happy trail. An arousal to body parts other than the reproductive organs, like calves, and I think we said that.
Yes.
We like body parts.
Yes. A
Oh,
good leg,
yes.
a good glute, strong hand. She likes a strong hand. I don't like a weak hand, so I like a strong hand
Yeah,
too.
but not the brawny type picking up.
Yeah, I understand.
And
you have
another,
any more that you want
I
to
do.
Oh.
An arousal to sun rays.
Huh.
Yes, that is true. They all have names for them, but they're so long. I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna murder that name for you. But
Arousal to the sun. I mean, like, I love being out in the sun and just like feeling the warmth of it. But I guess I could kind of understand how that could arouse someone if
the
they're
sun
like,
kissing your skin.
yeah, if they're really in tune to just how the sun makes their body feel.
Yes. Oh yeah, yes, it does lead to the nectar.
Yeah. So okay, I have just a couple ones. That vitamin D, man, with the sun. Anyways, body
D's
piercing.
good.
I think that was a different vitamin D
You
she's
said
talking
it.
about.
We're talking sex talk. Vitamin D. Just saying.
Body piercing and tattoos. That's a big one that is a fetish for people. Is like seeing someone with multiple body piercing or multiple tattoos.
Well, I can see tattoos being kind of sexy.
Mhm.
Like,
Yeah, there's something about that kind of like altering the body that is intensely arousing for people. Another one would be having sex with a sex worker. Yeah, a prostitute.
Okay, I was like, gigolo.
Yeah, because I was reading that most people who kind of have that want to connect with a sex worker is usually because they want to do like other freaky things that their spouse is not necessarily willing or ready to do. So it allows them to be more freer. Yeah, freer. Tapping into those mini characters.
But if they came to our workshop, they'd be able to voice that and maybe have that sexual experience.
Yeah, with their partner.
And not have to go to a sex worker.
True that.
You're saying.
So yeah, those are the only ones that I had that we didn't.
I want to hear some more from our people out there.
Oh, and while we wait for you guys to tell us some of your fetishes,
right?
I want to share another one, and we kind of talked on it already, but group sex.
Oh, I had that.
Yeah. So one of the things with group sex that I was reading was like, yeah, great, do the group sex, enjoy it, but make sure the people that you're doing this with have all been tested.
Let's be safe.
Yeah, be safe, and also like the place that it takes place in, make sure that's been cleaned. So just proper hygiene is maintained in that situation, right?
Yes, orgy.
Yeah, that's what it is. So yes, let's hear. I heard I'm reading sex workers aren't only regulated to prostitutes. Showing your feet on camera, for example, could be sex work. Yeah, that there is a big industry for that. Not just for feet, but like just doing any type of like online, having people pay to come into like whatever chat room, and they get to see
your feet,
your hand, your lips, whatever it is that turns that person on. There are forums for this, you know.
This is big. It's not just us talking on Sex Talk. This is you're absolutely right. There is a big thing, and people will pay money to see your calf.
Yeah, see a good calf. Got the little cutness in the calf. People will
see
do
that
it.
with that man trail.
Yeah, the happy trail. Just like the pilgrims, get on that happy trail.
Ooh, she just said the pilgrim. That is true.
Yeah. So I'm just saying, there are different type of sex workers, and I thank the audience who brought that up.
Right.
That it's not just prostitutes and gigolos now. It's a whole world.
Sex workers like what? Like what else? So that's what I think of. Sex workers, like what?
We just said one.
Strippers, are they sex workers?
No, they're not. No.
I'm slow, y'all.
Maybe.
Aren't they? I'm just saying.
Would strippers be considered sex workers, guys? What do you think? Let us know.
In sex sells, isn't that's showing your body. People making it rain.
Interesting. Well, so that's
part of the sex industry, right?
It is.
Somebody says yes,
they are. Someone says they are a sex worker. So sure. But one of the things about fetishes is that whatever your fetish is,
and we all have one.
We all have one. Whether or not it's like a intense fetish or something more like chill, but communicating it with your partner, and then realizing that not every partner is going to be down with your fetish.
Right.
And a fetish doesn't always have to be played out. A fetish can legit just stay in your mind.
Something stays.
Yeah, and I mean, it's not a bad thing. It's just a truth.
Yeah.
So that's okay to have fetishes. Share it, communicate it with your partner,
right,
and see what they are down for and what they aren't down for.
Yeah.
And then be accepting of that.
Right.
Any other fetishes out there that you all want to share?
It's funny because my partner and I just had that conversation last night.
What's your fetish?
Yeah, fetishes, and it was just like if you want whatever fetish. I'll just give an example. Like if you wanted to be tied up and tickled with a feather, like if that's your thing, that might not be my thing, but I do it for you. So that's communicating, right? I'm not down for it, but I do that for you if that's what you're into.
Yeah,
right?
that could be a part of your foreplay. 1, 2, 3 foreplay. Don't forget to check it out. That was last week.
And you know what? I thought about it all day. I was like, that might not be bad. That might not be bad. I said no. I was like, oh no, that's not my thing. I'm thinking about, oh, that might be.
And that's another thing. Sometimes you don't know
Right.
what you like until you try it. You don't know if you'll like a little feather touch. You don't know if you'll like a little soft choke. You don't know.
Soft choke. You hear that? Soft
You
choke. Don't get
know.
don't get that. You may get that.
One good fetish that came in was try ropes and plastic wrap.
What do you
Yo.
do with that?
Tie them up, wrap them up. I don't know. Not in a serial killer type of way.
No.
They should still be able to breathe.
Not like Dexter. Not like Dexter. No. But in a sensual way. A consenting sensual way, right?
Yeah,
Could be good.
exactly.
See, somebody else said plastic wraps.
Listen, do what you do.
Saran wrap, maybe?
Yeah, that's the same plastic wrap, saran wrap. They all one and the same.
That's true.
Yeah,
Wrap
that's the
it.
thing you gonna use to wrap. That's what Dexter used to wrap up people.
Oh,
was the saran wrap
Lord, here we go.
anyway.
That's it. I just said not Dexter, Lord Jesus Christ. Not Dexter.
Oh goodness, yeah. So thank you for sharing some of your fetishes.
Yes.
And
thank you for being open to share.
And if you're watching this after the live, please comment or DM us. Let us know what your fetish is.
Yes.
We love that.
And guess what?
Yes.
Don't forget to follow us. Tell a friend, bring a friend, right? Go to our YouTube channel. Subscribe.
Yes. Please. Do it. Oh, and guess what? Next month is then September.
Yes. Guess what September is?
September is World Sexual Health Day. September 4th is World Sexual Health Day. But we have decided that sexual health is so important.
Yes.
So we are going to take the whole month to talk about different erogenous zones on your body.
On your body.
On your body.
On your body.
On
your body.
We're super elated to be having different guests
Yes.
coming on to talk with us.
We are having different guests.
Yes. And they will be sharing what they know about the erogenous zone.
Yes.
They'll be giving some tips.
Yes.
We'll be asking some questions, as you know.
Yes.
And it'll just be a good time.
Yes.
So definitely be on the lookout. That next Monday starts off our whole series.
Of
Yes, erogenous zones. And what's the first topic?
it's the upper half.
Yes. We're going to be talking about the touch me zone.
Touch me zone.
Yes.
The right way. Touch me. Just saying.
Touch me zone is the first. The second one will be the lick me zone. Then we'll go into the suck me zone.
Oh!
And then the rub me zone.
Lord, I'm loving all them zones.
So get ready. Get your kombucha.
Yes.
Or whatever else you want to drink.
Whatever you like.
Sit back and enjoy the show, y'all.
I'm loving that, Mom. How about y'all? Lick me, suck me, touch me. What?
Yes.
I feel like that's a song.
Probably. We might
It's in
find
a song.
it.
We're going to find it.
We gonna find it. All right, y'all. Have a wonderful evening.
Yes, have a
and
wonderful
again,
evening.
if you have any other things that you wanted to share with us, post it after you post the video
Yes.
or send us a DM. We'd love
Send
to
us a
hear your
DM.
comments.
Yes.
All right.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.